And welcome back. We left off last time in Subnautica, where I got a couple of recipes to make. And as a part of that, we need to make both a modification station and a vehicle upgrade bay. So we need a computer chip and copper wire. What do we need for the computer chip? Table coral. Okay, so I gotta go back up to the surface to make the computer chips. So 2 table coral. Probably don't need to go all the way back to base to make it, but I do need to go back to base. Or need to go back to the surface at least. Okay, yeah, because it's 2 computer chips. There are going to be 4 coral. Oh, while we're down here, can we... I can find a little more titanium, which I think we got in the prawn suit. Oh. Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So a little bit of surface damage that we'll need to go fix. And then, yeah, we'll take the sea moth up to get some table coral. Shouldn't be that hard to find table coral, it's just I don't think it's down this far.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Quickly driving out to grab some table coral, which I think is up here on... well, there may be the occasional source of it down there, but I know it's up here on the surface as well. How close we need to get back to camera 1 and the first scanning room is the question, really. Don't think the mushrooms are considered table coral. What we're looking for is something in the safe shallows. Is the source of table coral that I know that exists. Oops, I'm bumping the ship into things while I'm spending more time looking at the rocks below than where I'm going. Oh, there we go. I think we only need 4, but we're gonna collect a few spare samples. Pretty sure I've scanned this before. Yeah, scanner room fragments. So that's bits of bits that you can get from, or to get the scanner room from. It's not that trench, but the next hole. And it's basically just right back the way we came. As soon as we go down. So I think I've scanned one of those before. Where are you? Lead. Okay, so that's just a big deposit of lead. Don't think we need lead that badly. I'm pretty sure we scanned. Yeah, and it doesn't care which one you scan, as long as you scan one of them, you can scan anything. Not sure if we search this one. I know we are still looking for the nuclear reactor design, if we can get it. Something tried to nibble on me and didn't get through the armor.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Wants to propulsion arm, not caring about that. Some water, not bad. Yeah, it looks like propulsion arm bits. I think we've already got that one. Oh, no. Well, then we'll get that blueprint. Okay, split. I know I have the propulsion gun, so this is just the suit arm version of it.
Please observe safety protocol CSP-21 before handling classified cargo.
Interesting. That implies they have classified cargo on board. Don't think this is the classified cargo.
Acquired. 30 seconds. New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
Yeah, a little close there. Finish our inspection before we head off. I think we'd found had everything. There was one blueprint for a plant pot.
New blueprint acquired.
Nuclear reactor fragments. So this is one of the ones that'll have the nuclear reactor fragments. Oh, indeed. Another 2 pieces. There we go. I believe building a nuclear reactor for the first time also gives us one last radio message that we haven't received yet. There's the hole. We can tell it's the hole because it keeps going. Going. But then the question is, are we in the right part of the hole? No, that's not the hole, because we're not deep enough yet. Okay. $400 above, like that way. It's the hole. Looking the way down. And I'm missing it. This is what I get for not leaving the beacon or something near the top of the hole we're supposed to go down. Oh, I think this is it. Granted, I said that twice, so you're okay not to believe me.
aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Goes the potato harvest. Semi-successful. Got some water for me? Yes. Okay, so we now have the recipe for reactor rods. It's uranite, lead, titanium, and glass. Okay. Gold, copper wire. So we want 2, 4 golds in the ship. So I'm going to grab the gold quickly. In the Cyclops.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
We know we want 2 of these chips because we want 1 for the modification station, 1 for the mod maker, chip maker thing, the moon pool. Upgrade station? Something like that. Okay, so we want to swap back over to the habitat builder. Oh, the energy reactor is not that difficult to build. The power things you put in it are maybe a little bit more complicated, but okay. And we need lead and copper wire and titanium. Okay. Parked the Cyclops again, didn't I? Back down the stairs, back on the ship. Okay, upgrade console we can make. So last steel ingot, we know where we have some, we know where the rubies are, we know where all the bits are. Okay. There's a ruby. Nickel, nickel. 3 nickel. Last steel ingot. Oh, do I... Well, I'm pretty sure we have ruby gatherable down here, so it's not the world from a shorter ruby. There's the plasteel. Okay, so we are short of ruby. So we're short. There's one. Prawn suit, Mark 1 depth upgrade. Access your upgrades. Toss in the depth upgrade. Crush depth now 1,300 meters. We do still want to upgrade that again, but time to move which blueprint we have pinned. So we don't need that one. Anymore. It's now that one. Oh, I may want to build... Let's get into the Cyclops quickly. I may want to build a Cyclops depth upgrade so that we can... because they don't stack. But you know what? I think we need the depth to not have depth-related problems while we're parked here. Okay, that was a plasteel and 3 rubies. So as we can... Okay, this is the way you damage your ship checking, but I take this out.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah, we'll start risking some damage on the ship. Which maybe isn't, if I'm quick enough about it, not really a problem. Okay, so either way, I need to get the plasteel ingot ready to go. Plasteel and the nickel ingot ready to go. Not quite. Okay, so that's all the nickel we need for the next upgrade. We just need the plasteel, which is going to be a lot of titanium and lithium. I think we got the lithium. I think the titanium is actually going to be the hard part. And obviously, to build that, I need the modification station, right? We need to build a modification station. Mod station, diamond, lead. Okay. There's the diamond. Oh, and we worked out we need the lithium anyway. So now we're just short the lead and the titanium. Both constructions. We emptied the prawn suit at this point. Is this game great? I've enjoyed parts of it, yeah. Responding to a Twitch share that said, "Is this game great?" in the Twitch chat. For those of you watching on YouTube wondering where that comment's coming from. You know what? I'm not worried about that gold. We're looking for lead and titanium. Silver, not what we're looking for. Shale outcropping is definitely not what we're looking for. Silver. Still not what we're looking for. Might have to go down rather than up to find what I'm looking for at this point. I think at this point I've mined all the appropriate nodules up from our base. Shale is not what we're looking for.
Calorie intake recommended.
There's the lead that we're looking for. That's good to see.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We're looking for a titanium deposit. Because who to think? Like the most abundant metal in the game. Early game. It's the thing we're having a hard time needing large quantities of in the late game. Before we get too far, let's do a quick repair. Yeah, it's gold, not too worried about it. We know where little gold deposit is if we need gold. We're on the hunt for titanium. Nickel. Okay, we didn't need to go as far as we went for nickel in the end, but did. Must have been spoiled for titanium when I was mining the titanium earlier. Real hard time finding any more. a bunch of stuff, just not getting the titanium I really need. Yeah, we definitely got the lead. Just no luck as of yet on finding the titanium. We need at least one titanium deposit, if not more than one. Nickel, we don't need nickel. Crystalline sulfur, we're gonna need a couple of those. As you can see, the jetpacks for this thing use crystallized sulfur. That looks like a titanium. It's the only map in the game. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow to responding to your chat. This is the only map. I believe in Subnautica, the base game, this is the only map. I think a DLC. I'm not sure if it's a DLC or a standalone game. There's Subnautica Sub-Zero, which is a different map, and there's Subnautica 2, which is a different map. Going right out of space. Let's quickly get out and grab those before they go away. Or I say before they go away, before they roll down into the muck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So yeah, there are definitely other maps. They're just not other maps necessarily on without having to pay money. There's one. How would I call it? There's one Subnautica map in Subnautica, and then Sub-Zero has one Sub-Zero map in Sub-Zero. I think there is a little bit of randomness, like where the some of the actual lumps of resources are a little bit random. And then I'm playing this mostly blind, so if they're not random, then people who speedrun the game probably know where all the deposits are and just grab the ones they need real quick. I know the spawn locations of the deposits aren't random. They're certain biomes have certain deposits.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Had some crystallized sulfur. Did I already put it in the other one? Oh, in the other one already.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There it is. Modification station first. Plop in the middle here. So, Cyclops Stuff module, we need a plasteel ingot, the 3 nickel ore we have, and the module that's in the Cyclops at the moment. a second lithium for that. Which we have. The question is just where. Yeah, we got the lithium. Annoyingly, it looks like I am 1 titanium short. Doing both that and the jump upgrade. Checking to make sure I hadn't left any titanium behind. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this quick, because this thing's gonna start
Warning.
imploding.
Depth reached. Hull damage imminent. $1,300 meters. Okay, so both the Cyclops and the prawn suit can go down to 1,300 now. I think they both might technically have another depth upgrade. Well, I know the Cyclops does, because we queued it up already, right? Both require Canaanite. Okay. Well, that's something I can do. Maybe. Let's see if we find... If I can quickly find 1 titanium. I got in the storage here. Health packs. Okay. For the prawn suit jump upgrade, I need 1 more titanium, lithium, and 2 nickel ore. Well, I suppose if I'm desperate for a titanium, we know where one is. The wall locker has a piece of titanium in it. Oh, now I'm just sort of lithium. So what we'll do is we'll put all the stuff we don't need in the Cyclops. Finish disassembling the wall locker. Okay, got the jump upgrade for the prawn suit, so it'll be easier to get retrieved. Also unpin that recipe now, because I don't think there... Well, maybe there is a upgrade to... No, it doesn't look like there is. So our remaining upgrades are Seamoth Death Module, Prawn Suit Death Module, get depth modules, get them both up to the final form. And if you can find the Canite, the thermoreactor. Okay.
Better jump capability. Okay, rest this in. Actually, I suppose I'm going to rest this in Cyclops once I park this in the Cyclops. There we go. Those are the other one. I could disassemble that one. Because this one's got ones downstairs. Storage full. Fill the storage up a little bit more. Okay. Oh, let's first see if our food and water is ready to take with us. Double tank of water, nice. And with that, I think we are ready to go deeper. And also looks like a good place to put the part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part up tomorrow. Because we're going to put the part break in. I know it's going to take me more than 40 minutes to finish the game out from this place, because we don't know the last depth upgrade, right? So we got one new type of resource to go mine. We got 2 bases to explore. Almost everything else is fairly easy to find within reason, right? The big thing we're missing is actually titanium, apparently, besides the new resource that we're going to get from the real deep places. So if you're watching YouTube, we'll got it up tomorrow. Watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around if you're still watching. Haven't been the best at responding to Twitch chats, so I'm not sure if any of the Twitch chatters are actually hanging around to wait for their questions to be answered. But if you are, hope you've been enjoying. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. And bye for now.